Weather coverage you can count on with meteorologist Rich Johnson and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
I like to say we had a pleasant weekend, but we know that there could be some rain on our way later this week.
Maybe just a little bit of some outer impacts from Ada.
Well,
potentially.
Yeah, when it comes to Ada, as we know, anything's possible, right? It is still going to be around for about another week. It is just meandering. More about that in just a minute. As we look outdoors, what a spectacular sunset. Have a look for yourself here. Just beautiful out there. And it's interesting to know some of us, like over toward Huntsville, where we're looking at mostly fair skies, but you go a little farther to the west over toward Muscle Shoals and there's a fair amount of clouds around. So depending where you are in northern Alabama, you may have mostly fair skies or a bunch of clouds. All right, let's take a look at some of the numbers today. If you thought it was warm, we almost made it to 80 degrees, so we're running over 10 degrees above average today. You can see 79 for us in Huntsville over toward Muscle Shoals, 82. So we did make it above 80. Muscle Shoals didn't quite make the record back in 2005 of 84. Either way you look at it, it was warm and quite nice out today. All right, as we look at the readings currently, we have 69 for you in Athens, Fayetteville at 73 degrees, Moulton 71, and over toward northeastern Alabama, Fort Payne 71. So most of us close to 70 degrees, and the temperatures are going to start to be drifting down. What else is happening? First of all, as we look at our satellite imagery here, doesn't look like a whole lot's happening back over across our state, but if you look closely, you can see some of this light gray clouds here. That's all coming in from Georgia, just like yesterday. It's the moisture coming in from the Atlantic Ocean. And as you look right across northern areas of our state, off to the west, yes, over toward Muscle Shoals, and farther south as you head down toward Tuscaloosa, that's where it's mostly cloudy. But for us here in Huntsville, we have mostly fair skies. So a little variety. It's one of those variably cloudy sort of evenings. All right, here's the point that we need to keep following. What is Ada doing? Ada is having a hard time making up its mind what it wants to do. We have some dry air involved wrapping around it. We also have some wind shear, which could tear it apart, but we also have some warm water that's going to be moving over. So a lot of different features could cause it to strengthen at first, we think, as it moves over warm water. But eventually, as it starts to pull farther to the north, we think some wind shear will get involved. So there's a lot more that we'll be watching with Ada over the next several days. All right, as we look at the track here, 65 miles an hour, and this is one of the more, I would say, strange looking cones, as we call it, from the National Hurricane Center. If you look at it, it sort of looks like a brain, doesn't it? Just weird here as it makes its way to the west. Then we're expecting Ada to stall. It's going to curve farther southwest and stall some. Then we're expecting it to drift north. I was looking at some of the more recent computer models, and some suggest a little bit farther over to the west. So some crazy type of tracks here with Ada. It should spread the rain through Florida, but is it going to make its way up toward us in northern Alabama? We think that is a possibility, but that's not going to happen until several days down the road, probably around, I would say, Saturday. All right, here's our 7-day forecast, the way it's shaping up. Tomorrow, looking really good. Then a cold front comes in Tuesday and Wednesday. Some light showers possible Tuesday. Wednesday, we have a better chance of rain, unfortunately, on Veterans Day. And then Thursday and Friday, dry. Then looking at the weekend, here comes the chance of rain with Ada. Of course, we'll keep an eye on it.